Grumman F-14 Tomcat, the US Navy's premier fighter platform, designed for fleet defense and intercept. It's shown here in formation with a Vought F-8 Crusader, an aging fighter soon to see retirement. To see these two together is very unusual, yet many strange things happen when a carrier calls general quarters. It began with a radar contact. While transiting the Marianas Islands, USS Kitty Hawk and her task group detected a small Soviet task force stalking them. What's worse, they were launching fighters.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations. Set material conditions Zebra throughout the ship. Make Zebra report to DC Central.
Within minutes, General Quarters was called, and Warrior 201, call sign Spaceman, was launched.
Good morning. Hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? I hope we're having at least all right time. I hope it's at least mildly good. Mika, how's it going today? So we're gonna start a new game today, and honestly, Mika, this is partially your fault because I know you're working today, but I have elected to start in on Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which I have vague memories of. I don't think I've ever seriously played though, so I'm gonna be going into this kind of blind. I have got everything that the game has recommended for me. I have my Xbox controller. I have basically no fucking clue what I'm getting into, and I'm really fucking excited because, from what I understand, one of the best stealth games ever. So we're gonna just kind of jump right in. I need to make sure that everything's good here. The menu music, it's continually playing over and over and over. It's driving me insane. So we're gonna jump into it before the insanity takes hold and I become a shriveling madman. Aha! There you go. The one thing I'm worried about is whether or not the controls will reflect. I am playing the Metal Gear Solid series for the first time. Difficulty will it'll be a normal difficulty. This will be a normal, regular experience, as normal as we can make it.
After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West.
This
marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
I know a little bit about this. Oh. MC-130! Holy shit. It's kind of an MC-130. MC-130s don't have guns sticking out the sides of them. It's definitely an MC-130, and I can tell you that because look at the fucking nose. That is a Fulton recovery system.
Flying over Pakistan, altitude 30,000 feet.
Approaching Soviet airspace.
20 minutes to drop off.
Commencing internal depressurization. Equipment check. Arm main parachute.
All right. You ready to go?
Drop zone still showing a high pressure mass. Cav okay.
Good. We've got high visibility.
I assure you they did not have computers like that in the 60s. It's okay. I will suspend all of my disbelief. I don't mind.
Put out that cigar. Connecting oxygen hose to interior connector. Put on your mask.
God, he's so cool.
Anyways, know what he's doing?
I wish I were him.
Approaching release point.
10 minutes to drop off.
Hey, are you deaf?
He said put out the cigar and put on your mask.
Holy shit, that is an interesting use of rumble effects.
Depressurization complete.
Checking oxygen supply.
6 minutes to drop off. Opening rear hatch.
Sunrise.
External temperature minus 46 degrees Celsius. 2 minutes to drop off. Stand up.
This is actually
Falling at 130
sick as
miles per
fuck,
hour.
man.
Gonna
Jesus.
get frostbite from the windshield.
1 minute to drop off. Move to the rear.
Activate bailout bottle.
This is one for the history books. The world's first halo jump.
10 seconds to drop off. Stand by. Status okay. All green.
Prepare for drop-off. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spread your wings and
And fly. God be with you.
And now he goes. So dumb. I don't care. I don't care. I fucking love it. God bless you, Kojima. Holy shit. Alright,
Jack,
I'm in the
I've got some
mood.
important news. The head of the CIA has finally given us the green light for the virtuous mission.
Virtual mission.
No, the virtuous mission.
I like
the future
virtual
of our
mission
Fox
more.
unit depends on it. If it succeeds, we'll be officially organized into a unit.
Virtuous mission. Sounds like some kind of initiation ritual.
You know, don't get cocky. This isn't a training op.
Right. So what exactly is this wonderful mission?
Well, about 2 years ago, a certain Soviet scientist requested asylum in the West through one of our moles.
But a nickel
His
for
name
every
is
time.
Nikolai Stepanovich Sokolov. He's head of the OKB 754 Design Bureau, one of the Soviets' top-secret weapon research facilities, and the East's foremost expert on weapons development.
Sokolov. Isn't he that famous rocket scientist?
The very same. On April the 12th, 1961,
Okay,
the Soviets achieved the first manned spaceflight in history.
The Earth was blue, but there was no God.
Well spoken. The rocket that carried Yuri Gagarin into orbit was the A-1, known as the Vostok rocket. Sokolov is said to be the man most responsible for the multi-engine cluster used in that rocket. After
No, that's
Gagarin's
Korolev.
flight, Sokolov left rocket development to become the head of the newly established Design Bureau.
From a lowly technician to head of a design bureau, that's quite a success story. So why do you want to defect?
It seems he'd become afraid of his own creations.
Afraid.
Call it a crisis of conscience.
And for that, he left his country and his family behind and went over the fence?
Not exactly. One of his conditions was that his family was also to be taken safely to the west. We used a mole to get the family out first and succeeded in sneaking Sokolov over the Berlin Wall shortly afterwards. I was the one who conducted the operation.
Okay.
The security on the eastern side was still full of holes back then. Then what?
We got Sokolov over in one piece, but the whole ordeal had left him exhausted, and we checked him into a hospital in West Berlin. It took him 2 weeks and more than 600 miles to get from the research facility in the Soviet Union to Berlin. He was in no condition to say anything coherent. And it was only a week later that we had something much bigger on our hands.
The Cuban Missile Crisis.
October the 16th, 1962.
They're pulling out
President
all the
Kennedy
greatest
received
hits
word
right
that the
now.
Soviets were in the process of deploying intermediate-range ballistic missiles in Cuba. president demanded that the Soviets dismantle and remove the missiles. At the same time, he announced a naval blockade to prevent further missile shipments from reaching Cuba.
This is just a
But
history
the Soviets
lesson.
didn't back down, instead placing their armed forces on secondary alert. Soviet transport ships carrying missiles continued on course towards Cuba. US and Soviet forces went on alert for an all-out nuclear war.
I don't hate it. If I was a
Frantic
12-year-old kid
negotiations
playing
were
this for the
conducted
first time,
with
I wouldn't know
Emergency
any of this
Security
shit.
Council and unofficial
Wasn't paying
channels
attention. I was
to
too
end the
busy.
hair-trigger standoff.
I don't know what.
Finally, on
What did I
October
do when I was
28th,
12?
the Soviet Union agreed to remove its missiles from Cuba. And so the world avoided a nuclear holocaust. But in order to get the Soviets to pull their missiles out, we had to make a deal.
You mean the one where the US agreed to remove its IRBMs from Turkey?
No. The Jupiter IRBMs deployed in Turkey were obsolete. And we were
Yes.
going to get rid of them anyway. They had no
Correct.
strategic value whatsoever to either the US or the Russians. The Turkey deal was a ruse, a cover story that was fed to the other intelligence agencies around the world.
So what did the Russians really want?
Sokolov. They wanted us to return Sokolov.
You
Oh,
mean the
that's
Soviets pulled
fucking
out of Cuba just
clever.
to get their hands on Sokolov?
Holy shit!
That's right.
What the
That's
hell was he
some
working on?
At the
Fuck, god damn it.
Do you copy?
No. Stop. Get me out of here. I want out. I will restart the game to get back to the cutscene. God damn it, Megan! It was too funny. Okay. So I'll skip the history lesson, but then I want to see what came after that. That was clever writing, though. I like how they handled that. It was a return of normal. Okay.
After the end of World War II, the world was split
Yes.
into two.
I heard you the first time.
East and West.
This
marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War.
Ahead here. I like that detail because yes, the Jupiter missiles were obsolete. That's the whole reason we were willing to make the deal in the first place. So I like the
Jack,
fact
I've
that
got some important news.
okay. There we go. Here we go. Supposed to be a high altitude, low opening,
Listen
so
up, Jack. Your mission is to infiltrate Selino Yask in the Soviet mountains, ensure the safety of Sokolov, and bring him back to the West. If we don't get Sokolov back before that weapon is complete, we'll be facing a major crisis.
this is supposed to press right
Is
bumper.
ticking.
That's
Once we've
fucking.
confirmed the rescue of Sokolov, stand by at the recovery point. A recovery balloon will be dropped at that point. Helium will be pumped into the balloon to inflate it. The process takes about 20 minutes. Once it's complete, the gunship's arm will latch onto the balloon and pull it up.
The Fulton surface-to-air recovery system. I'm familiar with the theory.
God.
Take it easy.
No!
It's been combat proof.
I can't be mad because that actually is how Fulton works.
The shock will be less than during a parachute jump, and the arm can handle up to 500 pounds.
So you're planning on going over the border in a single
It can do
combat
more than
jump?
500.
She's equipped with two 6-barrel 20mm Vulcan cannons, as well as two 40mm machine guns.
And now we're pushing it a little
Even
bit.
with
I
the fuel
think.
in the reserve tank, we're facing a 4-hour time limit. If all goes well, it shouldn't take more than a few hours.
Home in time for dinner.
But if anything goes wrong,
You'll be eating dinner, breakfast,
and all the rest of your meals in the jungle.
That was weirdly ominous. I can't. Let me phrase it this way. You ever watch like a Bond film and it's so obvious that they just pulled whatever X invention out of their fucking ass, and you're like, you clearly made that up. Like, I want to suspend my disbelief, but you're not even trying. They at least tried. Like, I know what the real fucking thing is, and you know what? It's close enough to where I don't really care about the rest of it. So, good first impression. That magnificent air. David Hayter. I am of two minds of David Hayter as Snake. I think David Hayter is probably a better young Snake.
You're already in
Kiefer
enemy
Sutherland
territory, and somebody might be
definitely
listening in.
nailed.
From here on out, we'll be using code names to refer to each other. Your code name for this mission will be Naked Snake. I'll be referring to you as Snake from now on. You're not to mention your real name.
Snake?
What, you don't like snakes?
What do you mean?
You've eaten one before, haven't you?
In survival training.
I'm glad to hear that.
I don't know if I'd ever order one in a restaurant, but...
Be careful, you might not have a choice.
What about you, Major? What should I call you?
Let's see. I'll be Tom. Call me Major Tom. This will be a sneaking mission. You must not be seen by the enemy. You must leave no trace of your
Ground
presence.
control
Is that
to
clear?
Major
This
Tom.
kind of infiltration is the Fox unit's speciality. In other words, weapons and equipment are procured on site. That goes for food as well.
Yeah,
You're
fair enough.
completely naked, just as your name implies.
Great. Now I see why you asked me if I like snakes. I suppose calling me Snake was your idea of a joke, too.
No, there's a good reason for that. I'll tell you later when the time is right.
Gotcha. Getting back to the subject, how exactly am I supposed to feed myself?
You've been issued a knife and a tranquilizer gun. Use them to hunt for food. You'll also find some
Is
medical
that an
supplies in
actual
your
fucking
backpack.
mechanic here? Because I'm gonna
Yeah,
fucking
about the
freak.
backpack. I lost it in a tree on the way down.
I see. Well, you'd better go back and get it then. You know where it is?
No problem. I can see it from here. It's stuck on a branch.
To climb a tree, stand in front of a tree that's covered in ivy and press the action button. I'll be monitoring
They
your
did
progress over
remap the
radio.
controls for
You can't risk
Xbox.
violating Soviet airspace,
Oh
but
my
I'll be in the gunship.
God, that makes
My
me so
frequency
fucking
is
happy.
140.85. I'll give you a call if
And
I need
it's
to
the
talk
right
to you.
frequency.
If you need to talk to me, use the send function. Okay, Snake, go get your backpack.
The fourth wall. I like it. It's like okay, I'm feeling really good about this right now. Oh my god. These controls feel like shit. I think it's a factor of A, age, and B, I'm using the shittiest Xbox controller known to man. That's why it taught me the RB button. Okay. Days you feed on the Treefrog. Yeah! I don't know what button I pressed, but... Okay. Nope. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah! Presumably, you gotta press something, right? Yeah! Oh, I love it!
I see you've retrieved your backpack, Snake. To equip a weapon, it's necessary to take it out of your backpack. In the
Yeah,
survival
that makes
viewer,
sense.
Choose weapon from the backpack. Your available weapons will be displayed in a window in the upper left. From that list, choose the weapon you want to equip and press the enter button. For other equipped items, just do the same thing from item.
Got it. Use the survival viewer backpack.
Yep, that's right. Survival is fundamental to this mission. After you've been out in the field for a while, your stamina will start to drop. If your stamina gets too low, it'll affect your performance. You won't be able to shoot accurately, for example, and your wounds won't heal as smoothly. Keep an eye on your stamina so you don't run out. To recover lost stamina, you can hunt for local flora and fauna. You can use either your tranquilizer gun or your knife to hunt.
My only weapon is a Mark 22 Hush Puppy tranquilizer gun?
That's right. It's been fitted with its own suppressor. However, the
I don't
suppressor
know
will
what
deteriorate
the
every
fuck
time you
that
fire.
is.
Once its durability reaches 0, the noise suppression effect will be gone. So don't get too trigger happy with it.
Oh, I
The
see.
suppressor's durability is shown in the icon. Any weapons and equipment beyond what you're carrying now, you'll have to find as you go.
I have to find my
We'll
own
have
weapons
to
and equipment.
technically
Whose crazy
acquire.
idea was this anyway?
Solo covert actions are standard Fox operating procedure. You can't leave
Yeah,
any
there's
traces
not a
of your
Fox
presence.
for a
No
standard
weapons,
procedure.
equipment, footprints,
But okay.
sweat, or bodily wastes. The same goes for bullets and cartridges too.
David, thanks for
Your
the
presence
raid,
in enemy
man.
territory is already a violation
we
of
got-
international
we gotta get rid of
conventions
the
of
pop-ups.
warfare. There aren't supposed to be any American soldiers in Russia. It could spark an international incident.
That's possible.
You
Yes,
can't
that.
let anyone see you. You can't let the enemy know you're there. This is a stealth mission. You're a ghost, Snake, in
Yes,
every
it's
sense of the
optional.
word. And there'll be no rescue if you're captured. The military and US government will deny any involvement in the affair.
Then I'll
That
just
went
have to take care of
so
myself,
great.
huh?
I'm afraid so.
Gary Powers.
You've been given a fake death pill for that purpose. SIS guidelines stipulate that soldiers on covert ops like this one be issued a potassium cyanide capsule. Tape it to your body so you can take it when you need to.
How generous of you.
Use
They
it if
must
you're
have
taken prisoner
known
by
how.
the enemy.
I mean-
It'll send you into a state of false death for a short time.
Fooling them into thinking that I'm really dead. So how do I come back to life?
Just take the revival pill.
How would I
That thing
take
they
it?
put in my tooth before the mission?
That's the one. But be careful. If you remain in a state of false death for too long, nothing will be able to bring you back. Remember that.
I'll keep it in mind.
Oh
You said
my
this was a solo
God.
mission, right?
Right.
I guess that means I can't count
Hold
on any
on.
reinforcements.
Hold on.
Correct. The mission rests entirely in your
Wait a
hands.
minute.
A real one-man
So it will
army.
literally give you.
Relax. There's a support team ready to back you up over the radio.
Who?
I'll introduce them to you. This time, survival is of utmost importance. The first member of the support team will be in charge of monitoring your physical condition, acting as a medic, so to speak, as well as recording your mission data. She's a member of Fox as well, and she's here on the gunship with me.
She.
Hello, Snake. I'm
That cute
paramedic.
girl.
Nice to meet you.
Paramedic.
As in a medic who comes in by parachute.
Aren't you going to tell me your real name?
Are you going to tell me yours, Mr. Snake?
Yeah.
My name, huh? It's John Doe.
And they call you Jack for short. You're a regular Captain Nemo.
A name means nothing on the battlefield. After a week, no one has a name. What's your name?
Jane Doe.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking, but I'll tell you my name only if you manage to make it back alive. My frequency is 145.73.
Am I gonna have to remember
She's
these?
also in charge
Holy
of
shit.
recording your mission data. Whenever you want to save, send a message over the reserved save frequency, 140.96.
So saving lets me record my mission data.
That's right. It also records the state of your health.
Good to know.
There's one more person I want
I
to
didn't know I was
introduce
gonna
you
have
to,
to be
Snake.
recording frequencies.
Speaking of snakes, you remember the boss, don't you? A legendary soldier and your mentor. Actually, it was the boss that got the DCI's authorization in the first place. She's going to be serving as Fox's mission advisor.
The boss is?
She also helped me plan this mission. She and I were at SAS together.
Jack, is that you? How many years has it been?
Boss?
That's right. It's me. Talk to me. Let me hear your voice.
It's been 5 years, 72 days, and 18 hours.
You've lost weight.
You can tell just by the sound of my voice.
Of course I can. I know all about you.
Really?
Behind the bot.
Well, I don't know anything
I think
about
that's not
you.
gonna work.
What's that supposed to mean?
Why'd you disappear on me all of a sudden?
I was on a top secret mission. You didn't need me anymore.
But there were still so many things I wanted you to teach me.
Like sex.
No, I taught you everything
what?
you needed to know about fighting techniques. I taught you all I could. The rest you needed to learn on your own.
Techniques, sure. But what about how to think like a soldier?
How to think like a soldier? I can't teach you that. A soldier needs to be strong in spirit, body, and technique.
I
And the
feel
only
like
thing
this
you can
little
learn from someone
powwow
else is
could have been
technique.
done, like
In
maybe
fact,
not now.
technique doesn't even matter.
Like, we're-
What's most important is spirit. Spirit and body are like two
This is a
sides
really
of a single
great
coin.
motivational
They're the same
speech.
thing.
I don't
can't teach
know
you how to think.
if we necessarily
You'll
need
just
to
have to
have
figure
it
it out for
in the
yourself.
middle of
Listen to me,
Soviet
Jack.
territory.
Just because soldiers are on the same side right now doesn't mean they
There are
always
people
will be.
hunting for
Having
us
personal
right now.
feelings about your comrades is one of the worst sins you can commit. Politics determine who you face on the battlefield. And politics are a living thing. They change along with the times.
Surely they must
Yesterday's
have
good
seen the
might be
parachute.
tomorrow's evil.
Is that why you abandoned me?
No, it had nothing to do
They
with
can be
you.
tracking
I
their
already told you,
location
Jack.
right
I was on a top secret mission.
Oh my God.
A soldier has to follow whatever orders he's given. It's not his place to question why. But you're looking for a reason to fight. You're a natural-born fighter, but you're not quite a soldier. A soldier is a political tool, nothing more. That's doubly true if he's a career soldier. Right and wrong have no place in his mission. He has no enemies and no friends. Only the mission.
I'd like
You
to get
follow the
back to
orders
it,
you're
please.
given. That's what being a soldier is.
I do whatever I have to get the job done. I don't think about politics.
Oh, dude, me too.
That's not the same thing. Sooner or later, your conscience is going to bother you. In the end, you have to choose whether you're going to live as a soldier or just another man with a gun. There's a saying in the Orient, loyalty to the end. Do you know what it means?
Being patriotic.
It means devoting yourself to your country.
I follow the president and the top brass. I'm ready to die for them if necessary.
That's not what she
The
fucking
president
said.
and the top brass won't be there forever. Once their terms are up, others will take their place.
I follow the will of the leader, no matter who's in charge.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
It's
Then who does?
oh my God.
The times. People's values change
The
over
New York
time.
Times, I knew it, they were
And so do
behind
the
all of it.
leaders of a country. So there's no such thing as an enemy in absolute terms. The enemies we fight are only enemies in relative
Does
terms.
this game run well, or is
constantly
it a pain in the
changing
ass
with
with
the
2
times.
million community patches?
As
It's
long
been
as we
fine
have
so far.
loyalty to
I
the
don't know,
end,
we just started.
There's no point in believing in anything, even in those we love.
And that's the way a soldier's supposed to
I
think.
do feel like I'm playing
The
a
only thing we
slideshow.
can believe in with
Not 'cause of the
absolute
frame rate.
certainty is the mission, Jack.
All right, but do me a favor.
What is it?
Call me Snake.
Snake. Oh, right. Your code name is Snake. It suits you well.
That's right. The legendary unit that the boss put together during World War II was a snake. The Cobra unit, a group of heroes that brought the war to an end and saved the world.
Thank you for the
As long
explanation.
as you've got a legendary hero backing you up, you'll be fine. Isn't that right, Snake?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else I'd rather have with me. Oh, and one more thing, boss.
Yes,
It's good to hear your voice again.
same here.
Not
After
really.
all,
I
who
mean,
knows if either of us will make it out
I'm a little
alive.
sick of hearing
Snake,
voices.
You are always
to
best
be
at
honest.
urban warfare and infiltrating buildings. But this is the jungle. Survival is going to be key. Those CQC techniques I taught you are sure to come in handy.
CQC. Close quarters combat, huh? I've been in the Green Berets for the past few years. I'm probably pretty rusty.
Not to worry. I'll be here to help you remember.
Watched all
After
Metal
all,
Gears
this
on
is your
YouTube before
first
Phantom
actual
released because
survival
you
mission.
had nothing to do.
I'll be
Gears
supporting
with
you
it.
over the radio.
Yeah.
Where are you, boss? Next
Yeah.
to the Major?
The boss is communicating with us by radio from aboard a Permit-class submarine in the Arctic Ocean.
There's
My
a
frequency
sub
is
that I don't see in media often.
141.80. Call me if you need my advice on battle techniques.
Gotcha.
Your mission is to retrieve Dr. Sokolov. Dr. Sokolov is being held in an abandoned factory located to the north of your current position. Avoid heavy combat and don't let anyone see you. Don't forget that this is a stealth mission.
Snake, try to remember some of the basics of CQC.
I'm trying to remember when the fuck I asked.
Commencing virtuous mission now.
Oh, God. Oh, I can't be mad. That was cool as fuck. Dude, I don't even know. I'm not upset. It's cool as shit, but at the same time, I'm just like fucking confused, you know? Do I get to wrestle the alligator later? Dude. Oh, so I can die in quicksand. That's good to know. Welcome to GTA 3 Vice City. I'm not like... Oh, don't like that. Don't like that either. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. No. I don't know if that was the right way, but fuck you looking at, bro?
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Yes.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law.
Oh, no
You
fucking
can't
shit.
let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead,
call me stupid?
you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Might be one with nature, but I'm about to make you one with the dirt. Ah, okay, here's the survival view. Okay. Okay. Cardboard box. This is the 1970s. Cardboard boxes hadn't been invented yet. Chief camouflage index is 90%. I'm stealthy. Hey. Line, but I don't care. Oh my god, excuse me.
HQ, please respond.
I'm shooting him multiple times.
reinforcements.
Listen, we can all just agree that I fucked up. I'm just curious what the controls are at this point. That's cool. Okay. I'm almost just curious if I can... But I know I fucked up.
Hunt him down.
Here it is. Trying to sneak around. I'm dummy thick and a clap of my ass keeps alerting the guards. I'm so used to having to aim. I'm almost wondering now if I don't actually have to. Surely I have to aim, right? I must. Okay, give me 15 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. Ah, and we're back. That's what I thought.
Nothing unusual here.
So it looks like my plan of going around and killing every Soviet in the Soviet Union was a bad idea. That's still stupidly satisfying. I mean, I don't... Ah! I hate that. I am slowly but surely getting a hold of the controls. A 20-hour dialogue will make me shit. Probably right. Get up that way? Nope. Cool, easy. I'm so stealthy. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Because I thought of it too. I'm so stealthy.
Who's that? HQ response.
I don't know for a fact how we got there.
I hear something.
Yeah, he's not having a fun time. Okay.
This is HQ.
Control here. Enemy is attacking from unknown position. Begin the alert status.
Acknowledged. Sending reinforcements. Use extra caution.
Who's that?
Go stealthy. Suppressor game fucker that quickly is pretty annoying.
Yeah, it's not great. I'm also using it wrong and I know it.
Major, I've reached the abandoned factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a
That was
dump.
easy.
I can't see Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted around the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective,
Phantom Pain, I don't think was
is
this
inside
bad,
the
though.
factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring
Holy
Sokolov
crap.
back alive.
RJ's hit the
He must
truck.
not be exposed to any kind of danger. And do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target.
See if I can actually do this stealthy. It's 4:20 p.m. Yeah, you should get to bed, David.
response. That's very helpful. Just here.
Who's that? What's going on?
Quite the stairs in Russia? Yeah.
It's my own fault, right? Because
Snake, do you read? Snake.
a little bit.
Major,
Snake, are you all right?
I'm being shot.
I'm okay.
You're far from okay. Look at your life gauge. You're on your last leg.
No, I can still.
See?
Snake, this is a solo sneaking mission. Do you know what that means?
No! No one's told me!
It means there's no backup, no cavalry. If you're taken out, nobody is there to take your place.
Find a hiding place and get some rest. Your life gauge will gradually recover with time. But the speed of your life gauge recovery depends on the level of your stamina gauge. So get plenty to eat, then get some rest. You hear me? Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Fine. Yeah, I'm dead. Holy crap.
Who's that? Radio, where's your backup?
I'm going to turn this into a fighting game, god damn it. Get back here. I know I must be getting the camera angles really don't help. Like, I'm not mad. I know it's a skill issue, but I'm just getting frustrated because I don't know what to do. And I know there is a better way. I just feel like I haven't been taught it yet. I think I'm about to get in here with absolutely zero stealth.
Footsteps. HQ. This is HQ.
Control stack. Lost it.
What's going on? Respond. What's going on out there?
Cool, taken care of. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to do a takedown, right? There must be. I don't know what, but there must be.
Lost sight of the enemy. He's here somewhere. Find him. What's wrong?
Okay, I gotta cut off here because I'm starting to pass out, unfortunately. But we're gonna continue this very soon. I will catch you all later. And yeah, we're gonna raid out. I wonder. Let's raid Jesus. Alright, guys. Have a good one. Sorry for the short stream, but I will catch you all very, very soon. See you.
What a thrill, with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill, I'm searching and I'll melt into you. What a fear in my heart, but you're so supreme. I give my